And we welcome you back here live on the EIF Network. We're back for another night of Extreme International Fighting action. As always, I'm your host, EIF owner Carney, and tonight is Superstardom, episode number 263. And we've got a main event for you that may be somewhat surprising. Last night, we saw the X Division main event, Fight Zone. We saw two guys in the lower half of the card make it to the top. Tonight, we're giving another opportunity away to three young and eager, new to the game superstars in terms of EIF game-wise. And we're going to see Master, Killer Pack, and Lizman collide in a triple threat match tonight. Now, Killer Pack is already the number one contender for the United States Championship, but courtesy of EIF's Hollywood's own Ratluck, he is now giving away a 2K16 title shot to the winner of this match. So one of these superstars is already going to have a little bit of luxury heading into the new game, which does come out October 27th, and we will begin preparations for that game 1 month from today, as on October 17th, just 1 month from today, the 17th of September, we will be on our final night on WWE 2K15, and then we're going to take a little bit of a break before heading on to WWE 2K16. We'll have everything ready for that time, but in the meantime, tonight we've got a main event. Again, three superstars of today looking to be the future for tomorrow here in the main event of Superstardom. And I gotta wonder if Lana's gonna end up being a part of this entrance next year due to Lana's disinclusion with Rusev that has been on since a little after WrestleMania. And unfortunately you can't hear Lana, but you'll be able to deal with the commentary pleasantries of myself. The following contest is a triple threat match, and this is our main event of the evening. On his way to the ring first, representing Eif Ss, this is NBC Master. Well, Master's been a guy who's actually been a little bit unlike his two counterparts here. He's really been proving it on both sides of the game. Both Superstardom and ED, Master's had a handful of matches on each, probably a little bit more here on Superstardom to play, to the truth there. But again, he's had some experience on Extreme Distortion as well, so this is a guy who's coming in at a young age and very versatile early on here, and he's looking to set himself up. Rusev is not a bad character to have here in 2K15. He's hoping for an even better upgrade come 16, but regardless, he would love to get the upgrade of having a championship shot guaranteed to him when the next game arrives at the end of next month. And introducing next, on his way to the ring, representing one half of the Ascension Victor, this is Killer Pack. Now, we mentioned Killer Pack already, the number one contender for the United States Championship. He'll get an opportunity for his first chance of gold. This will be his first ever championship match in just a week and a half from now at EIF's 4th annual Bonafide Fights pay-per-view, where he goes one-on-one with Neil, the United States champion. These two had a hell of a match a couple of weeks back. They're going to look to recreate that history, but Pac is hoping for a different outcome. He lost that match. He hopes to win his first championship on the network in just, again, a little under a week and a half from now, Saturday, September the 26th. We're hoping all of you can join us. But look who it is! This man is hoping to be there, inspiring today, inspiring tomorrow, inspiring forever. Introducing last, on his way to the ring, representing the inspirational Bo Dallas. He is This man getting an opportunity tonight. He says he's the inspirational Bo Dallas, inspiring superstars around the league. He is a young talent. We talked about this, much like the other two opponents that he's facing tonight in Master and Killer Pack. He's also new to the game here of Extreme International Fighting, but Lizman's got a couple of big wins. Just beat Midnight Mayfire last night on Fight Zone. The former Intercontinental Champion was knocked off. And Liz was actually having some words with Tripod, who's a #1 contender for the IC title earlier this evening. So Lizman looks to back up what he can say as we get set. Entrances being done and put aside. We are going to put this match onto Xbox Live. Of course, when this happens, we do ask that our competitors competing in the match make sure that they are quitting out of their Twitch apps in full in order to ensure the best connection for themselves and along with the best viewing connection for the other viewers that will be watching on the network. As you can see, my Xbox Live is currently dimmed out, though, for now. And we'll just wait for this to come back up. It is up. And again, this match will not feature weapons here in our main event, so none of these guys will be allowed to use weapons, but still an opportunity. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. That submission does favor Rusev. Although Bo Dallas's double arm DDT isn't necessarily a bad move, and the clothesline from hell has been used a number of times from Killer Pack, and it can come out of nowhere. Even the STO isn't a terrible finisher for him either, although it is one of the less damaging moves in the game. So we're going to get set now as we prepare to make this matchup. This is concluding another week's worth of action here for Extreme International Fighting. When you tune in next week is actually the last... Sorry about that, guys. I actually paused for a brief moment. That was my bad. I single tapped the Xbox button, but took me to the home page. But either way, as I was saying, though, next week, which is hard to believe, but it is the last full week that we are going to be seeing 2K15 action, but in the last full week of September, I should say. Last full week of September. Just hard to believe how time continues to just fly by. But next week is an action-packed week because not only do we have 3 shows coming your way, but we also have that pay-per-view at the end of the week, so a ton of EIF action. And don't forget, guys, I've been saying this lately, the pre-show is returning to EIF pay-per-views. We haven't had one since July. There's none for either September to Remember or for SummerSlam, but we're bringing that back, guys. So we are hoping that you'll be with us early on Saturday at 7 p.m. We're also hoping that Lizman can find a way to join the game. We have been dealing with some... Yeah, go ahead and crash your game. And we should caution everybody, we have been dealing with some connectivity issues tonight. That's probably nothing new to you if you've been watching EIF Network for an extended period of time. And we did have a couple of guys unable to compete that normally would. Untamed Legend and Midnight Mayfire specifically. We're having some connectivity issues. So we're hoping that is not the case for Lizman. We want to give him this opportunity, as do we for the other 2 competitors here. And in the meantime, while we give Lizman a minute to try and reestablish good connection, we talk about these guys, and I was speaking with a number of superstars earlier tonight because we had Brutality in Action, Greedy, Ratluck, and a number of other guys that are proven main eventers, guys that you've seen time after time after time on the stream, but this is really beneficial for the younger talent in the league to get this opportunity, and these 3 guys are only a piece of the pie. I mean, you still have some guys that are part of the lower tier group here that are veterans, such as Wicked Jr. and Untamed Legend, that are kind of helping these guys come along. But you've got, my younger brother, Braden, second generation superstar, is now on back-to-back wins. Death is starting to be a little bit more of a resurgence lately, a former Extreme champion last year. He's now been showing up a little bit more. You've also got James Arkoffel. You got a number of people, the pieces of the puzzle here for this group. And earlier, about 2 months ago, we were looking at this card or at this roster, and it wasn't depleted. It just felt as if that's not who he uses. So don't worry, guys. But there we go. All right, but we didn't necessarily feel like this roster was depleted, but we just didn't see this. We didn't see what we were looking for, which was a lower card of guys getting ready to break out and start moving along progressively the right way to making it up the ranks here in EIF. And we've got 3 guys in this match as just a piece of the pie, maybe a fraction of the pie, of a number of guys coming through the platoon system here in EIF, mainly through the superstardom route, and that's not anything bad on these guys. And I spoke with Ratluck, who, again, a shout out to him for giving these 3 individuals the opportunity to earn a title shot tonight for next game. But we talked about it, and this is something good. It's good to see for the younger talent, and a lot of people this year, if you're on 2K15, you look at the EIF network, it's an attractable thing. They want to be on the stream, they want to have the opportunities, and you give them this chance tonight. And these are 3 guys that have been putting on a couple of big shows here. We saw Lizman, he had a match against Kill the Bunny on the stream back at SummerSlam in August. Very entertaining match. I mentioned Killer Pack is going to be in a rematch with Neil for the U.S. title, but prior to Neil winning the U.S. Championship, they had a hell of a match on just a couple weeks ago on a Superstardom, and Master's been involved in a number of big ones. He made it to the final 2 in a Battle Royale featuring Brutality, Ratluck, Hybrid, and I believe Tripod. So he was in a match with guys that were essentially way out of his league, you would imagine, yet he made it down to the final 2. So all 3 of these guys have already proven themselves, but they're looking for just something extra to prove themselves and to prove worthy. They're going to have to beat beat 2 of the 3 in this match in order to be able to get a championship opportunity. We mentioned championships. We want to yet again reiterate Bonafide Fights coming your way live Saturday, September the 26th. That's just a little under a week and a half from now, 9 days away on the EIF network, guys. And we're not talking just one match. We're talking the entire event. So it's not like what you're seeing here where you only get 1, maybe 2 matches a night on the regular shows. You're getting the entire event free on twitch.tv. Starting off with the pre-show at 7, we're going to break down and analyze some matches, but we also are going to confirm that we have a pre-show match coming up for you. More details on that will be revealed as time goes on. But again, we've got a big opportunity there for you guys to not only watch the pre-show and the pre-show match, but we've also got 4 championships on the line, the Intercontinental along with the United States Championship and both undisputed titles. And Bonafide Fights is all one-on-one, so it doesn't get more personal than this. And there's so much, a ton of talent booked on this card, so many matches, so the content that you're going to get next week on Saturday the 26th is massive. You do not want to miss this event, and there's only 2 pay-per-views left in 2K15 for EIF, including that event, so you don't want to miss your opportunity to watch them. They are far and few between at this point. But we will be joining you guys once again here on the network come WWE 2K16. We have some special events planned for 2K16 in the beginning upon launch of the game. That's not including the other special events that we'll be having throughout the year. And to stay up to date with them, don't forget to follow us here on Twitch. We mentioned about the pre-show match next week and other details to be covered. You can follow us on Twitter using @EIF Network. And also, for more information on the EIF, such as Superstar Bios, schedule, statistics, and more, including how to join and be a member of Extreme International Fighting right here on the Xbox One, you can visit our website. The URL is provided here on our Twitch page. Don't forget, our Twitch channel features 1,200 views already and well over 100 followers after just about 5 months of being into existence. So it's a fun place to be, guys. And you're about to see why as we get set for main event action here on Superstardom episode 263. Ding, ding, ding. We are underway. Sit out spinebuster connecting for Lizman as he was able to easily see Killer Pack's tactics as well as Masters. And Lizman, a guy who's a little bit brash, kind of arrogant and cocky, but he says he can back it up, and he's going to look to prove that tonight. Float over DDT connects to Killer Pack. Master is up. Stop with the elbow, and Lizman cleaning house early on, but Master takes him down a notch. Big super kick might have caught him up high. There's a running elbow. That certainly did catch up high from Pack to Master. Pack turns Lizman over. Looking for the suplex. Does Master have time to interrupt it? He probably did, but he chose not to. He stopped with a back body drop, as now it's Killer Pack's turn to run the offensive gauntlet. Big right hand connects for the #1 contender for the U.S. Championship. DDT positioned, but it's a Russian leg sweep for the Russian himself. Stop with the Eif Ss, though, as Lizman comes back charging. Headlock, Killer Pack stops it. And all three superstars getting their fair share of offense early on. Staring contest, and eventually the right hand of Killer Pack is going to bring an end to that. Quick snapping suplex. All three of these superstars, Lizman rolling out for the first of 3 ring escapes, but all three of these superstars now have been in EIF for less than 3 months, or right around 3 months for Killer Pack, although he didn't really get the wheels turning for that first month or so. But again, right around the 3-month mark or less for these guys, and they've all been factors early on. DDT for Lizman connects, and now it's Master's first ring escape. And his first taunt. This man is taken out. Master now in the corner, backing up. Killer Pack coming off the ropes, was thinking for an attack. By the way, this is our 6th match of the evening to keep you guys up to date. Braden kicking off the show with a win over Death, followed by Brutality getting a triple threat victory over DZ and Ratluck, Intercontinental Champion and hair versus hair competitor. More on that as we go on tonight. But again, they fell to the world champ Neil, the U.S. champion, who will face Killer Pack next week. Well, he got a win over James Arkoffel in non-title contest. Prismatic Nebula, Tribod, the #1 contender for the IC title. Well, he was on a huge losing streak. Well, now he's starting to string some wins together. 3 straight to be exact. A win over Aaron. And Greedy and Descendant, an uphill battle for Descendant. He was able to force a no contest out of it due to a split screening issue. Lizman with a big emphatic slap to the side of Killer Pack. And we mentioned hair versus hair because it is now confirmed. If you guys have seen ED, you've seen that both Greedy and Ratluck have some of the most recognizable hair in the league. Well, one of those hairdos is about to be taken to an extreme makeover as they will be competing next week in a hair versus hair match. The loser must shave their character's head entirely bald. So it will be interesting to see who emerges victorious. Although these 3 superstars are concerned about the here and now and who can emerge victorious out of this match. Lizman with a Eif Ss, a Killer Pack. He's got the signature to run the match, and he's also got a taunt to help his case a little bit. Another sit-out spinebuster reversal. Lizman has just been all over that right trigger tonight. Killer Pack finally gets one in as well. Looking to stop, and there's again, we mentioned the reversal. Lizman with a finisher, and he could be looking to bring a quick end to the match, but Master stops him with a belly-to-belly. And to one knee goes Master. Stamina beginning to be an issue. Rusev is the worst of these 3 characters with stamina. He's also the only character in this match that has a submission, though. Back body drop connects for Master. Here comes Lizman, running again, not connecting. And now he's thrown out to the apron. This could be a good idea for Master and Pack to get Lizman out of the ring. He's the only guy with the finisher, and he does drop out on his own. Sliding in underneath the bottom rope, but he's kicked off from Master. And I think Pack got a piece of him too. They both have signatures now. Master with the belly-to-belly. Liz using the ropes to get back up. Master to the apron and now the outskirts. Lizman with a stomp to the back of Pack. He rolls out of the way, and Lizman will roll underneath the bottom rope and out. Not using a ring escape, I might add. He and Master have each used 1. They have also each used 1 taunt. Killer Pack with a DDT to Master and a finisher reversal for Killer Pack. Lizman had the finisher, but Pack saw it coming. His finisher gets reversed. He gives it right back to Lizman. And now Master in no man's land. Liz looks for the dropkick, but Master is able to regain consciousness and prevent it. Belly to Pack connects. And, Lizman with a big slap to Master. Here comes Pack. DDT reversal. Lizman might have been a little bit more hesitant to attempt a finisher on a man that's already reversed one. So the only one without one is Master, but he got hit with a clothesline from hell. Killer Pack, stamina being an issue. Lizman trying to get up. Shoulders down. 1, no. Not even a 1 count. Too much time. Killer Pack was struggling. He was a little too fatigued. He gets the first finisher of the match to connect, but now he's got a long way to climb up. You can see Killer Pack constantly falling down to a knee, but he's still trying to fend this off. There he goes again. I mean, he might have blown a wheel in this match at some point. Not sure where it may have happened, but right hand again connecting for Pack, and he's got to stay on his feet. And I think the running game, just speed is a factor in this match. Lizman seems to have the upper hand in that category of these three. And he again with a reversal. Pack is going to yet again take to the run, and he is going to be able to get a move. So he's trying to come back in this match with a scoop slam to Lizman, who apparently can teleport across and not hit Rusev. Gotta love the game. One taunt now for all three of these men after Pack does that. And Pack just backing up, going to let both guys get up. Master up to both feet. He gets a reversal, and Master one move away from a finisher in hand. He has not had one yet. This should give him one. Pack doesn't interrupt, and yes, Master with a finisher in hand. Killer Pack, though, with a stroke. Shout out to Jeff Jarrett. Old school move. Could be known as a reverse STO as well. And now Master picked up from Pack. Pack running. Elbow connects to Lizman. I got to give credit to Killer Pack. There's some resiliency being shown on the young EIF rookie. And although many would probably argue none of these three guys are probably going to be able to earn Rookie of the Year just due to the fact that they haven't been here since the beginning of the year. Like we've seen some of these other guys, a huge DDT connects for Pack. But no one can argue the talent that these three possess. And they seem to have some chemistry as well, as the signature is now in possession for Pack. An awkward reversal there for Master. I don't know why you'd want to do that to another man. But either way, the match continues. Lizman stopping Killer Pack. Here's Master waiting for the time to strike. Liz with a reversal. And we mentioned the fact that Rusev has a submission, but in some ways it can be actually a negative for Rusev, or in this case NBC Master, who's the representative of the Bulgarian Brute, because that move can be hard to do. Not to mention it does take a little bit of time, and Lizman went for the finisher and it got reversed. And all three men are down. Killer Pack on all fours trying to crawl to the ropes. And he is the first to both feet. These three taking the energy out of each other in this main event here on Superstardom, concluding another week's worth of action for EIF. Killer Pack gets the Luthez, and finally Lizman was not able to reverse a running grapple attempt from Pack, and Pack with his second taunt. You would. And now Master running, and again another running grapple connects for Pack, but wait a minute. Oh wait, what is, both men looking for something and it just does not work. Spinning heel kick misses for Killer Pack. He stopped though with a signature. Signature from Lizman, he can't pin off of a signature. And Master now, and this is one of the things that's also interesting to see with these rookies, is how they work out a multi-man situation, because this is a match of brains. This can be a battle of brains at times. Often difficult to decipher what's the best move to do. A second taunt for Master, and I believe Lizman did a taunt as well in the corner. Wait, who said that? Master or Pack? Oh, okay. So what? That was your third taunt? Okay. All right. So by all means, it should be 3-2-2 in taunts. Lizman and Master have each used one ring escape. Thank you. Yep, our production truck has confirmed that that was a taunt in the corner. Sometimes the human eye can be blind at times. This was the case. Lizman with a suplex, but Killer Pack behind. Finisher from the Killer Pack. Master in the ring. One. A near 2 count, and Master breaks it up. A second finisher hit in this match. They're both coming from Killer Pack. And he's got two of the better finishers in the match. Arguably, when it comes to speed and in a triple threat match, ultimately the quickest is a huge advantage. Heading in as, Killer Pack thrown though head first off the ring post from Lizman. In overtime here for our main event of Superstardom. Master thrown in the ring. Lizman looking to take advantage. He cannot. He sees Killer Pack getting up and a bulldog to stop him. You're watching the main event here of Superstardom for EIF. Arm breaker for Master connects. He falls to a knee. Lizman almost had him. And now Killer Pack gets in to make sure that all three members are back. Running knee connects. Killer Pack misses. And Master seeming to collaborate here with Killer Pack, maybe in an attempt to try and isolate Lizman from having the opportunity to win this match. Running DDT again for Killer Pack connects. And all three of these superstars really starting to have the toll set in here, some exhaustion being demonstrated. Lizman with a jab to the back of Killer Pack, a second one to try and keep him from getting up. He'll help him out, but elbow to the back of the head, and Killer Pack will get up on his own 2 feet. Lizman rolls to the outside. Killer Pack goes to the outside. Lizman now as well. Killer Pack comes back in. Here's Master finisher. It got reversed. All three men with a finisher. And Lizman messed up on the referee. This is Master's opportunity. And Master backpedaled. For whatever reason, he did not feel so confident there. Lizman with a big Luthez. Now Lizman might want to run over to Killer Pack, but he realized he didn't have enough stamina, but Killer Pack takes the breath out of Lizman. Close line from Hell connects. 1, 2, Killer Pack gets the victory. And the #1 contender for the United States Championship continues his gain in momentum. Although King Los, a.k.a. Neil, isn't really backtracking in momentum either, both superstars continue to win, set for their collision in just 9 nights from now at Bonafide Fights, where the United States Championship will be on the line. Killer Pack hopes for the same result he got in tonight's main event, and that's the kind of talent you love to see in a main event match with 3 rookies here, only been here for a couple of months, but they're certainly making their motions noticed here in Extreme International Fighting. We'd like to thank all of you for tuning in here tonight for yet again another stream of the EIF Network. Don't forget, next week we've got more action coming your way, and you can find out more about that as far as it goes for schedule, to know when to look for a stream, as well as breaking news alerts and more. Follow us on Twitter using @EIF Network, as well as here on Twitch. And for more information, you can visit our website, leaguelineup.com/EIF Lives. For any other information, don't forget to check that website, as well as contacting me on Xbox One. If you have an Xbox One, you see my gamer tag in the top left there. We want to remind you again, our next big stream is coming your way 9 days from now. Guys, if you're watching right now, follow us on the network. You don't want to miss it, because Bonafide Fights is going to be one heck of a night. 4 hours and potentially more of EIF action, all one-on-ones. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of championships being defended. It is going to be a night to remember, as was this main event tonight, where Killer Pack was able to overcome both Master and Lizman in the triple threat main event of Superstardom. For all of us here at EIF, I'm Carney. Good night, everyone. We will see you next time right back here on Twitch at the EIF Network.